So you can see now we've got our new spot set up here. There's no referrers sent or read or clicked, etc. at this stage. There's no stats showing up. And then you've got the include, so we can either grab the code, which we then want to embed either into our page of where we want the form to appear of a site, so we can just embed it into any of our pages. And this is if we're using the tracking code of the thank you page, so where you're tracking how many people were actually going through to the thank you page, you can paste this in here, paste it in, and then it will track accordingly. And then we can also actually test the script, which I want to do now, make sure it's all working. So before I go embedding it into a page of my site, I can just take a look here. And as you can see, the font is very small. Here's information, but I can change that by going back in and editing using the pencil icon. So for example, if I wanted my form to appear bigger, font size 5, and hit save. And as you can see, I've just refreshed the page, so now it looks entirely different. Now this is important. You can see here it says step 1. So when this form appears, whatever you've written in step 1, which is normally giving you instructions about what you're doing on the form, that will appear here. Instructions for step 1 shows up, so you can tell them what they're going to be doing by filling out their name and email address. They're now going to be importing their contacts from Gmail, or they can be adding them manually. So in this case, I'm going to use Gmail if I wanted to. And then the password, so the password of your Gmail account you type in here, and then the script will go ahead and it will log into Gmail, and it will pull up a list of all the person's contacts will appear on this page. Now I don't want to go into my Gmail account, I want to just show you adding it manually, so I'm going to choose to add contacts. But if you choose Gmail here, put in your Gmail account password, it will now pull up all of your contacts, which you can then check and uncheck the ones you want it to be sent to. Go ahead and choose add contacts. So now you can see it says step 2, so in this case you'd put your instructions here, so to select the people you're going to send to, in which case you'd be checking the boxes if it had imported from Gmail. I did it manually, so I only want them to put in one name here, and then they can go ahead and add a personal message, and remember you can define that as well. In this section here, you can define the maximum user's message size of how many characters they're allowed to put into this box here. So I've just put in the person's name here, and I can add more friends if I want to, and just keep adding more. And then I've read the terms and conditions. Now if I hit send invites, the script has prompted them to actually read the terms and conditions. So they need to not only check the box, but click open a new window and read. Now terms appear here. I confirm that I've read it. It says thank you, close the window. Again, if we go back, where you put terms, I put terms appear here. So whatever terms you write about the conditions of them sending will appear on that page that we just showed you there. So now we can send invites. And it says invite more friends, so if we wanted to we could now go back to that step, and if you saw there at step 3 you put your thank you information. So once again we go into the instructions for step 3, whatever you've written here will go on this page. Now they've finished the process. You could now put a video on here, some kind of one-time offer. You can put in whatever you like here, or allow them to invite more friends. And as you can see here, it says, hello tester of Referer Script. A few moments ago your friend Tester visited my site and thought you should check it out. And check out this link, the site is cool, I loved it. So that's the message that the person put in. And it says then visit now, and if they click the box, this script will log it. If I go back into the script for you, we'll go into admin. Let's look at the statistics. You can see at the moment there's no reads, no clicks and no orders. But if a person now clicks the link in their email, takes them to the site that we put in as our referral. If I go back to the script and refresh the page, you'll see that a message has been read and it has been clicked. Now because we set up at the beginning, if you remember, if I go into reward plans, we said that they only had to do one lead. So that person should now be sent the thank you link, whichever we set up, to get their reward. And sure enough, if I go into my email account, it says here, dear tester, we appreciate your assistance, here is your reward. And this is again when I go into reward plans. the email that we looked at in the very beginning, here is your reward. So this would be the link, whatever I've given them as their download link now to go and get their reward, they'd be able to do that just by me changing the email, putting whatever information I want into here. And then that's it. You can check the statistics as admin. And also one thing you want to keep aware of is the bans. So you can ban people if they're wanting to ban their IP or by email. You can add a new ban to stop people using your script for spamming purposes. Just to give you an idea as well, the script allows wildcards. So if I want to ban people, everyone that from a certain domain name, so I keep seeing someone using the same server all the time to spam, I can put a asterisk and the @ sign, so then anyone who uses any email that is X email address at this particular server, so say for example people using AOL were constantly spamming, you could even put all emails coming from an AOL address will be banned from your script as well. It's entirely up to you. You can also ban by IP address, and this will then restrict users from using the script for spamming purposes. And I recommend you do keep an eye out for anyone doing that and just ban them accordingly. And then once you've finished, you can go ahead and log out, and that's how you use the Referrer Pro script. Thanks for watching.